let's watch a bitter divorced man be bitter about divorce. I understand, buddy. See, now, like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I'll probably do it again. I mean, marriage. I don't plan on doing divorce again, but you understand. I plan on giving it another shot someday. I do. Do I have the woman pick? I might. We'll see. I mean, you don't want to really jump right back into the battlefield right after you got out of it. You should probably give it a little time to breathe, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, Red Fox Mad with $9.99 says the World Economic Forum is currently led by two interim co-chairs, Larry Fink and Andre Hoffman, following the resignation of Klaus Schwab as chairman. Thank you. All right. Crowder, the person who sent this in, said that this is how most young people feel about marriage. All right, hit me with it.
The reason for this is people talk about, in the red pill sphere, and then you have people sort of in the more traditional sphere, tradcon, and then you have feminists. There's this kind of war brewing. I
don't watch Crowder. Does he hate Israel yet? Because a lot of the right-wingers are really starting to get pissed and turn on Israel, and I really, really like that. Megyn Kelly's the latest one, and she says she's getting all kinds of threats from people on the right because of the way she's talking about Israel. She says the more she criticizes Israel because of the way they're conducting the war, the more of her conservative friends call and they offer to take her to Israel. Like, what the fuck is that all about? Like, why don't you come to Israel? It's like every time you criticize Jewish people or Israel, they want to take you to the fucking Wailing Wall or Auschwitz. It's it depends on how bad what you did. If you really went hard in the paint on criticizing Jews or Israel, they want to take you to Auschwitz and show you a pile of shoes. If you just mildly criticized Israel, they want to make you lick the fucking Wailing Wall. So I'm not really interested in either. I just kind of want to watch the news and talk about it and try to have my eyes as wide open as I can. But I don't know. Is Crowder, has he disavowed Israel yet? I feel like he'd be one of the last hangers on. But let's see what he has to say about marriage.
Young men are checking out of the dating sphere. That's just happening. I think the estimate is by the year 2040 something, it's like over 50% of women will be single. And that's largely due to men saying, hey, marriage.
Who the fuck made that up? That just sounds like a bullshit statistic that Crowder can look at on Google and go, that sounds like something I support. Let's go with that. How the fuck do you know that by 2040, half the women will be single because guys will tap out of the dating pool? That doesn't make any sense.
Is a risk that I don't want to take. Here's the problem. I think that marriage is foundational to Western civilization. I think it's the bedrock of society.
And I think when you're laid up from a surgery, your wife should just put on some gloves and give the dog its fucking medicine. Steven, that sounds oddly specific. Shut up. Go make me a baked potato.
It's an important covenant. And I also think that the state is antithetical to the biblical covenant. And so young men are assessing risk. Also, often men are told if you just tried a little harder. But this is proof that if you are effectively a multi-millionaire tier A athlete.
He's talking about the Travis Hunter thing. But I think he's talking about the Steven Crowder thing too. Because I don't know if you know, I guess I should get you caught up. Crowder and his wife are, well, ex-wife. I don't know if it's done yet or if they're still fighting. Nasty. I mean, she is going all out. She's got surrogates going after him. Not Gay Jared has kind of been a part of it. They released that video a couple years ago of Crowder fucking screaming at her while she was pregnant. All this. I mean, it got really bad.
The request from many women is still more. So Jay Cutler, who was a famous quarterback, I was told.
Thought he was a podcaster. It's Jake Hudson. I'm sorry. Totally different guy.
Famous-ish.
He was on a podcast and finally spoke his side of this celebrity divorce regarding his ex-wife, who is famous for a reality show on MTV.
You know, I will say before he gets to this, I just want to say, as a radio/podcast host, sometimes it can, I am actually fine with what Steven Crowder's doing here. It can be remarkably cathartic to take a story and scream and yell and bitch and rant about it when it's kind of like parallel to your experiences in your life. Because like, then you don't have to yell and bitch and scream about your shit. you can yell and bitch and scream on behalf of someone else, and it feels much better. It's like, eat all you want without gaining weight. Stop looking at my chin.
It's irresponsible. I think it's
pause.
reckless. I think
She said she was left with nothing. I should give you that context.
That's clear.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
it's irresponsible. I think it's reckless. I think it's borderline slander to insinuate that there was $0 split during the marriage that each side got.
Right.
It's insanity. And it's a completely false, completely untrue.
That's the thing. Like, and I guess guys can be guilty of this too, but like, her bank account got enriched while she was with him and he was making tens of millions of dollars a year as a professional quarterback. So then she got to leave with a lot of those millions of dollars. So to say like, I divorced him and I was left with nothing, shut the fuck up.
It is. It just is. I've got a divorce decree. I've got something that's signed by the judge. It's like 67 pages or something. It says exactly. Says the number breakdown.
Yep.
I'm not going
I got a couple of those.
to get into those exact numbers, but I can.
I should have filled out a change of PIN number on the bank account. Ugh. I did think about it too. Like, as soon as we got the paperwork, I thought about closing the account and switching all the money over because I got the account. And I was going to be nice and I was going to leave it open for a little while. And then like a day or two before I was going to change everything out, just, let me take more than a few grand out here and just kind of take it for myself, even though I agreed to not. Fuck. Drug addicts steal. It's fine. I hope everyone's better.
And guarantee you it's definitely not $0.
Is it enough to live comfortably for the rest of your life on? When I say comfortably, very comfortably.
Without a doubt.
All right.
Without an absolute doubt.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
How about wearing?
Oh, there we go. Look, look at Steven. Oh, Rasputin, mad dog. Ooh, I like that. Let it out, Steve. Let it out, buddy. Let the hate flow through you.
Pants.
I agree.
I don't like two men in shorts.
Especially on planes when their knees touch you. I didn't sign up for it.
What plane are you taking? Thank God you put me in the front.
Yes. Well, Spirit. I take Spirit.
Boy, DePaulo. I'm not shitting on Crowder in this segment, but he's out of his fucking league sitting next to Nick DePaulo. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, let's look up Kristin Cavallari's net worth. Let's see how much nothing she was left with after getting divorced from Jay Cutler. Oh my God, you guys are going to shit this poor woman. She's only worth $30 million. What? Jay Cutler is a monster. Hold on. I just thought of something. 1 second. I just need, because I think there's a connection I have to Kristin Cavallari. Not Cavallari, you fucking asshole. There we go. Someone writes in, yeah, right, like your broke-ass friends would take you to Israel. That is kind of nice. Hunter with $5 says, what would you tell 2017 you when you told us to stop overreacting to the Somalian numbers and calling it the precursor to an invasion was racist? Well, seeing as it's having very detrimental effects to the city budget and they want to start raising city taxes and county taxes because of all the fucking social services we're paying out the ass for people that really weren't ready to be here, I would tell 2017 me, hey man, you might want to pump the brakes on that a little bit. You might look like a horse's ass. Oh no, never mind. When you text someone and you go, I don't know if I should say this. I said, were your tits designed after Kristin Cavallari? And they wrote back, no, Audrina, same show, way better rack. Okay, good. Thank you. Now I know that. It's always good when you can feel comfortable to ask someone, hey, are your tits designer tits are a good thing. You got to love designer tits.